You just crossed over into the female zone.
Tinder saga continues. This is my experience with going to other men's places because I don't let them come to my house because I don't have to. I have noticed that the men that can't or have no game, no like real sensual skills, their house is immaculate every time. Immaculate. The ones that will dick you down and make you think about it for days afterwards, they live like frat boys. They live like teenage boys, frat boys. So now that I'm 42, I need to decide, what do I care about more? A big old dick or a clean house? I'm always going to pick the big dick.
Him, her, bodies.
The Tinder saga continues. You know what, fam? As soon as she said that, I think that was code to let us all know that this is just another story of, or I should say another iteration of Tales from the Carousel. OMG, the difference between the sausages. Let her start cooking. And when I say let her start cooking, what I mean is let her tell us her body count without actually telling us her body count. I mean, I'm sorry, this girl could be 100% wrong what I'm about to say, but a woman who talks like this, damn, it seems to me her body count is either in the triple digits or damn close to it. That's like 2 stops away. So let me get this straight, Queen. The guys who have like a really messed up house, they got the meats and they lays the pipes with the best of them. And the guys who got their stuff together, their house together, everything organized, they just don't know how to do anything. Maybe, just maybe, it's because the guys who have their houses organized and their lives together don't concentrate on you. You are not the main character there. They're thinking, oh, I gotta get my stuff straight. You're just an extra. You're coming along for the ride if you want. The guys who don't fix anything, all they do is provide the meats for the carousel. And you're saying it depends on what you want? Yeah, that's part of the equation. The other part of the equation is it depends what they want too, because the guy who takes you to Pound Town with like an immaculate tour and power drive you through the mattress down to the boards, very much doubt he's going to dedicate himself to, oh, a lower tier mid like you. Yeah, but that's not part of your equation. Now he's a queen. As you said, you're always going to pick the big D, right? Okay, awesome. You pick the big D, but the big D is not going to always pick you. In fact, he'll rarely pick you. And in the rare occasions that you got the guy who's got his house in order and he can pipe you down like a corn star, you'd be lucky if he even give you a go. That's a train ride you cannot get tickets for. Good luck there, queen.
Before we move on, I want to say thank you, fam, to all of my subscribers for supporting this channel. I truly appreciate all of you who leave comments, who like my videos, and share them on other social media platforms. I truly gotta say thanks, fam. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button. Moving on!
I am not okay. The life that I was planning with my partner, the life that I was planning to have, that I was growing inside of me, the future that we were planning was all a lie for him. All a lie. And everything that we had planned was just ripped away within seconds. Because he's mentally ill. Like, that's what I'm gonna say. Like, for a person to do that to somebody that's giving you everything that you need and you're still out there searching for something, you're mentally ill. That's what I'm gonna go with. So no, I'm not okay. Eventually I will be. Right now I'm gonna thug this shit out.
Oh, the irony is not lost on this gorilla. Okay, you know, this is what I find amazing, and I'm pretty sure that most of my male viewers already know this, but those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, in this video right here, we just saw her complain, and her complaint is literally the average complaint that men have when women decide to leave them, divorce them, take half their stuff, break up their marriages, and go. She said the exact same thing that men say. You dedicate yourself to that person, you give them everything, and they just decide to do this to you. But she gets to say, oh, the person who does that has mental problems, mental issues, basically a cray-cray person. But the moment men say that, they're misogynist. They're messed up for saying that. That's just this incredible disdain they have for women because they have little D's or whatever the hell, or they're insecure, or they're incels, or whatever. So do we call women incels when the men do the leading? I mean, women initiate 70% plus of all breakups, depending on the circumstance, all the way up to 80% of all breakups. So men who do the exact same thing that women do can be insulted, can be told they're the scum of the earth, the worst of the worst. But when women do it, they're not happy, they're justified, it's his fault, he didn't fulfill her. And then women are confused why men don't want to get married, why the marriage rates are in the toilet. Why is that? Why can't these men man up, be men, step up? Yeah, why should they? I mean, look at how this queen acted when the shoe was on the other foot. All of a sudden, when the other person does it, that's worth the label of crazy. Move it on.
Hey, so are men okay? Like, are y'all good? I need to tell y'all this story time about how I went to Target and what the happened to me. So I was in the Target parking lot and this guy comes up to me and he's like, Miss, right? And he comes up to me. He's like, oh, like, what's your name? And I'm like, oh, my name is Summer, right? And he's a very attractive guy, right? Conventionally attractive. And I was like, oh, like, my name is Summer. And he's like, do you have a boyfriend? And I was like, no, like, I don't have a boyfriend. Like, you know, so I was like, okay, like, he's cute. He's asking me for my number. So he's like, can I get your number? I'm like, sure. So I'm putting my, like, number in his phone. And this bitch says, oh, you're my type. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And he's like, yeah, I really like your big pillows. I'm sorry, what? You like my pillows? Oh, okay. Cool. So I'm like flabbergasted. I'm like sitting there, like just staring in disbelief. And he's like, yeah, like when I go into Target, like I just hope that I can find some pillows like as big as yours. Oh, okay. Cool. So as I was typing in my number, I put in a fake number because that, I should have said something, but I was like genuinely in disbelief. So anyways, I give him back his phone and I'm like, and he's like, oh, like, I'll text you later, baby. I'll text you later. And I'm like, oh, okay. Don't call me baby because that's really weird. And yeah, so are men okay? Like, are y'all good? Because I'm like genuinely in disbelief. Yeah.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Are men okay or are men good? You're in genuine disbelief. Okay, you're asking that because of one experience? Seriously? You're going to judge all men, like the 50-odd million single men in the U.S. alone, off this one experience? Wow. I think we need to ask you if you're okay. So, sister, listen, this gorilla is going to give you that. The guy was not really that bright for saying that up front, telling you what he wants up front. Even though somebody in the comments can argue, hey, he was being honest up front what he wanted. But still, if you wanted to get it, that's not the way to go. This gorilla admits it. But at the same time, I gotta ask you something. Seriously, do you actually believe that this guy ran up to you and said hi because of your incredible personality? I mean, you think that, oh, you know, I'm such an awesome person. He must have run up and talked to me and I'm his type because of the type of person that I am that he has no idea about. Yeah, that's it. No, please stop playing dumb, okay? You know exactly why he ran up to you. Because you got your fun bags out there. And you're young. And listen, I gotta say this right now, ladies, because some of you get this confused. You believe that if you have gigantic fun bags, you're gonna get the greatest attention throughout your entire lives. No, actually, when you have big fun bags, like this queen, you're gonna get a pass on a lot of things. In other words, you being a heavy-set girl, you get a pass on that because of the fun bags. But the older you get, the more they start to sag, the worse the rest of you starts looking. Yeah, the fun bags can't compensate for everything. Even the shining personality that you think you have, that all men are attracted to. Tell you what, princess, when sweatpants season starts again, and you see the sausage of the size that you enjoy, do you want that guy to talk to you because of his personality, or maybe there's something else about him that caught your eye? Food for thought. Moving on.
So I made some people on the internet mad the other day, and if I'm being really honest, I kind of like making people mad. I did it because I put on a dress, and I mean, it was kind of a sassy dress. Let's call it sassy. And I refer to it as like a date night dress. I'll insert some of the comments that I got. Now, of course, now that I know that showing off my body in like a sassy dress makes some people really uncomfortable, I have to do it again. And lucky for you, I found a stash. Again, I don't know when or where or why I did this buying spree, but we've got another brown dress. And she's tittying. And this one, oh no, we've got some underboob, gross. Now I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to do. I'm not good with tying, like what, I mean, should I tuck it? Oh, you know what, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just, oh yeah, I think that will work. And maybe I'll tuck it and then like pin it. That way you can see the full bounty. I had a lot of people complaining actually about my tits. That'll be another video. But the good news is, okay, so I found this one, another brown dress. Yes, I do have a pretty flat ass. I mean, look, that's genetically what it is, okay? At least I got these. And when people see these, they don't care, okay? They'd rather actually put their face in these than my ass, because, you know, some men are not into butt stuff. And I, you know, safe, sane, consensual, whatever they don't like, I respect those boundaries. But so we've got this brown dress. It's got a little bit of peeking, right? This one's tighter. I almost feel like I can't wear any underwear. That could get me into trouble. I've got another dress. That will be another video. Hold on one sec. She's pretty. This one, that's a brunch dress. That's pretty. She's got a little cutout. She's got a little, and there's a couple dresses that I actually haven't gotten out yet, so I need to air them out. But those are going to make some people mad. Yeah. So wow, this is so much fun. Stay tuned.
This is so much fun, fam. Granny Gertrude, seriously. I mean, I thought that you hit your all-time low when you said that you were eating the guy's butt out and you found yourself some chocolate back there. Anyway, here you are actually talking about that you think that you actually upset men by making a video with your dress. By the way, for those of you who didn't read all the comments, I'll read out a few highlights. And I gotta start off by saying that some of those comments were from women, not men. We had some zingers there that said, pancake ironing board, put the dress back in the cupboard. This is not classy. You claim to know men's intentions and you dress like this. That's just a few of the highlighted ones. But let me just say this, Granny. You think this is fun, but this is coming off kind of pathetic because let me get this straight. You've made tons of videos making fun about men, saying that men just objectify women, blah, 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 and how it's kind of disgusting, how men just look at you as just a sex object. But here you are objectifying yourself. You literally made a video showing off your flat ass and you're saying, okay, I don't have an ass and some guys are not into butt stuff, me neither. So you made it clear that you don't give up the exit point as an entry point when the guy's interested and you just want him to motorboat you. Yes, let me show what I got and let the guy motorboat me. Let him dream about this. Granny, seriously, do you actually think that that's like the high point of everything? I mean, if you research this, how many corn videos are you seeing about men wanting to get into those granny raisin bags and motorboat the hell out of them? Not too many guys want that. And you're showing that compared to most women your age, you're thinner. Great. Thinner doesn't mean wetter. Thinner just means thinner. And let's be honest, at your age, you should be giving them every entry hole that you have because you're obviously not getting dates with the men that you want. How can this gorilla tell? By the fact that you actually made this video. Trying to say that it's fun, but you're just trying to catfish. You're trying to use this video to get a guy to DM you for a date, the guys that you're attracted to. Now, I'm pretty sure since you're divorced, you've been taken to Pound Town a bunch of times, but nobody's putting a ring on it. Till next time, Gertrude, just keep that body count ticking upwards and keep that mileage going because the warranty ran out a while back.
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.